Esther Perel has the definition of confidence that I love the most. And I'm going to paraphrase it because I can never do her words justice. But basically, it's like having knowledge of both your gifts and strengths and also your flaws and not being moved in either direction. Confidence is the intentional owning of your existence and identity and the acceptance of it, the contentment of all of who you are and not allowing it to be easily moved or swayed by success nor failure. And having the courage to be okay with that, like to not just okay, like I settled for okay, but like to really embrace that. And I think a lot of times confidence comes down to, okay, well, I need a haircut or I need, what does the makeup look like? I need like I was preaching one time, my wig started slipping. I took my wig off. Which is worthy of doing a whole nother podcast about. But people were like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? I'm like, I mean, the hair is nice, but it's not who I am. Like, it doesn't define me. I don't wish that it happened, but I'm not going to be afraid to be up here with a wig cap on because, like, most people know this isn't my hair anyway. It's long one day, it's short the next week. Like, I am so okay with who I am that I can step into any moment, no matter how humiliating it may feel on the surface and say, you know what, this is my truth and I got to step into it. Confidence is not about how I look. Confidence is about who I am on the inside and being able to hold on to that. I'm not going to stop preaching to go run off stage because my wig is falling off. And so I took it off. And then I'm sitting there with the wig cap and I was like, this is actually happening on any given Sunday, there's like 50,000 people streaming online. And my father wasn't there. My husband was out of town. And now I'm sitting on stage at this traditional church where I was pregnant as a teenager. Now I'm like this grown up who's like overcome with a wig cap on. I take the wig off, I throw it to my sister, and I go back to preaching. And I really was just prepared to be like the laughing stock of the internet. People got some jokes, but for the most part, women were like, I felt so much liberation when you did that. It felt like you can just show up in any given moment with the truth of who you are and it'll be okay. Taking my wig off was like the most powerful moment of the whole sermon because it gave people permission to be authentic, whatever that authenticity looked like, and to stand flat footed in it.